I will show in this video 5 more things you need to discreetly eliminate from your life today. This video is a continuation of our video titled The Silent Reset, the 6 Things to Drop This Year. If you haven't watched it yet, be sure to check it out. Now, let's look at 5 more things you should eliminate silently to have a much more complete and abundant life. First point, conscious use of social media. Imagine for a moment that your life is a book full of fascinating stories and social media is a library with millions of other books. We often find ourselves comparing our most challenging chapters with the highlight moments of others. This often unfair and unrealistic comparison can lead us into a cycle of dissatisfaction and envy. See how this can be harmful. With this in mind, it is essential to learn to limit the consumption of these digital stories. Imagine deciding to visit this digital library with a clear purpose. You enter, look for exactly what you need, be it connection or action, and then leave, returning to the reality of your own book, the book of your life. But how to do this in practice? Start by setting specific times of the day to check your social media instead of getting lost in them all the time, whether during breakfast, a break at work, or at the end of the day. This helps create a structure that prevents social media from dominating your time and thoughts. Another effective strategy is to question the intention behind each online interaction. Ask yourself, am I looking for something constructive here or just passing time? This reflection can help differentiate purposeful use from aimless scrolling. Second point, the search for external approval. We live in a world where often a person's worth seems tied to others' perceptions. Today, I invite you to explore the liberation that comes from freeing yourself from this incessant quest for approval. Imagine yourself on a stage under the spotlight, surrounded by a crowd of anxious faces, each with an opinion on how you should act, speak, and be. Can you see how suffocating this can be? Now, visualize yourself stepping off that stage and entering a peaceful and serene space. A place where the only opinion that truly matters is your own. This metaphor illustrates the importance of recognizing and valuing your own inner voice above external noise. When we base our actions and decisions on the quest for approval, we stray from who we really are and what we truly deserve. It's like constantly trying to wear clothes that don't fit just to please others. Now think about the moments when you felt most fulfilled and content. They were probably moments when you were aligned with your own values and beliefs, regardless of what others thought or expected. This is the essence of living authentically. But how can we practice this in our daily lives? Start with small steps. For example, the next time you're about to make a decision, ask yourself, am I doing this because I really want to, or because it's what others expect of me? Learn to trust your intuition and recognize your own desires and needs. Another powerful practice is to strengthen your self-esteem, value your qualities, celebrate your achievements, and learn from your mistakes. Remember that self-acceptance is a continuous process and that every little victory counts. And finally, cultivate relationships that support and encourage you to be your best. Surround yourself with people who respect your individuality and encourage you to be authentic. By doing so, you will create an environment that nurtures your true essence and frees you from the need to seek external validation. Third point, the need to control everything. Imagine holding tightly to the reins of your life, trying to control every detail and direction of the path. It may seem like a safe and predictable approach, but in reality, it is an illusion.
The desire to control everything often leaves us anxious and overwhelmed, preventing us from fully living in the present moment. Instead of controlling, we need to learn to trust the flow of life and let ourselves be carried by the journey. This does not mean giving up all responsibilities or failing to set goals and objectives, but rather embracing a more flexible and adaptable mindset. When we let go of excessive control, we allow the universe to surprise us with possibilities and opportunities we could never have imagined. Learning to trust the process of life is a daily practice that involves accepting uncertainty and change as natural parts of existence. This does not mean being passive or resigned, but rather cultivating an attitude of openness and receptivity to the changes and challenges that arise. Instead of seeing uncertainty as an enemy, we can begin to see it as an ally, an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. By embracing the flow of life, we open ourselves to new experiences and opportunities, allowing our journey to be richer and more meaningful.
Fourth point, grudges. Imagine carrying a heavy bag full of stones, each representing a grudge or hurt from the past. This weight can slow us down and prevent us from fully enjoying the present moment. When we hold grudges, we allow negative emotions to dominate our thoughts and feelings, keeping us stuck in the past and preventing us from moving forward. Forgiveness is the key to freeing ourselves from this burden. By forgiving those who hurt us, we release the negative energy and open space for healing and growth. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or excusing the wrongs done, but about freeing ourselves from the emotional weight of those experiences. It is an act of self-compassion that allows us to let go of the past and embrace the present with a lighter heart. To practice forgiveness, start by acknowledging your feelings and allowing yourself to experience them fully. Then, consciously choose to release the negative emotions and focus on the lessons learned from the experience. Remember that forgiveness is a process that takes time and patience, and it is okay to take small steps towards healing. Fifth point, the need to please everyone. The desire to please everyone often leads us to sacrifice our own authenticity and happiness in favor of others. Imagine constantly worrying about what others think of you, trying to meet the expectations and demands of everyone around you. This can be extremely exhausting and drain your energy. Sometimes we need to be true to ourselves, honoring our own values, needs, and desires, even if it means displeasing others. When we free ourselves from the need to please everyone, we make room to live more authentic and fulfilling lives. We begin to make decisions based on what is best for us, rather than trying to satisfy others' expectations. This does not mean being selfish or insensitive to others' feelings, but rather prioritizing our own needs and establishing healthy boundaries in our relationships. When we allow ourselves to be authentic and true to ourselves, we create a solid foundation for more genuine and rewarding relationships with others. I am sure that if you eliminate these 11 points from your life, you will achieve 10 years of growth in just one. Success will be inevitable. To continue your growth journey, don't forget to watch our video called The Path to Unhappiness. You will understand more truths about life. And if you stayed until the end, please comment below so we know you are resilient and persistent. We will see you tomorrow for another Mindful Living Insights.